What's up, y'all? It's LB. I'm actually outside this time. It's a nice day, so I thought I'd give y'all a different a change in scenery. But like I said, I'm here to do my 2011 intern Eastern Conference prediction. Now I'm just gonna let y'all know it gets kind of loud because my road is a truck road, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of trucks and everything else. But I'm gonna try to speak loud, speak over it. Number 3 pick is the Indiana Fever. Indiana Fever really show that they know what they're doing. They just played Chicago. I mean, Chicago's a decent team. They're not a great team, but they should have won that game, and they did, which means that proves something to me. They can win when they need to win, and that was a need-to-win game. I don't really know how they're going to do up against the Liberty or whether, any other team, but, they've shown their true colors. Katie Douglas really stepped up, and Jeanette Pollin, once she starts getting into the game more, she's really going to be a great addition to that team. Someone who really shocked me at their leadership and their ability to step up was Breon January. She really went in that game. She went hard. If it wasn't for her, they would not have won that game. I guarantee it. She had a lot of hustle plays. She had a lot of good movement plays. She had a lot of good court visits. She really showed starting point guard qualities in that game. I'm really curious to see what she's going to do this season. Obviously, we know that Tamika Catchings, she's the best player on their team, no doubt. So we obviously know that she's going to be a leader and step up. But it's going to take teamwork for this team to actually go far this season. I'm going to have them at number 3 because obviously I think 2 or 3 teams are better than them. At number 2, I have the Washington Mystics or the Atlanta Dream. Now, some people might think the Mystics, but the Mystics, please don't sleep on them. Just because they lost Katie Smith does not mean anything. They were a great team last year until New York went on that 9-0 streak. If they wouldn't have went on that, Mystics definitely would have been number 1. Now, I'm not saying they would have beat Liberty or whoever they played, but they definitely would not have been. They definitely would have went far. They will. That's what they're going to do this year. They're going to go far. The Washington Mystics, and their name isn't big and popular like any other team, doesn't mean that they don't have the players to win it. Mati Adjavon, Marissa Coleman, they now have Nikki Anasike. They just have a lot of powerhouses, and now, best of all, Elena Beard is she's completely healthy now, and with her health, this team is definitely going to power past some of the other players in the Eastern Conference Finals. They tied with the Atlanta Dream because the Atlanta Dream were fighting to win. They were fighting to win without Angel McCoughtry, and they really went good. They really went well. Arminty Price was really shocked me. She really shocked me. But the best player that I think that stepped up into a leadership role was Lindsey Harding. She had a lot of good plays. Like I said, I've been saying it's a lot. But if it wasn't for some certain people, and if it wasn't for Lindsey on that team, they would not have won that game. No doubt. They would not have gone into overtime and lost. Even though they lost, they would not have gotten that far. She had some key points, some key roles, some key steals. Sancho Little was like the MVP for that game because she went hard. She had assists, she had rebounds, she had points. She was like the triple threat on that team, and without her, they would not have came close. They would not have been tied as much as they were. They would not have done the thing that they would have done with her. So between the Mystics and Atlanta Dream, I don't know really who's going to win that game. Win that matchup. Both of them are vying for the number 2 spot. The number 1 spot definitely is New York Liberty. And New York Liberty, they didn't do so hot because they didn't blow out the Atlanta Dream, but in overtime you always see who the better team is. You always see that the best team always wins in overtime. 9 times out of 10 it's the best team. Even if they played terrible, which the Liberty should have done. The Liberty should have beat Atlanta, even though they lost to them twice. In the Eastern Conference Finals, they still deserved that win. They had a well-fought win. Lynette Pearson, oh my gosh, she was like a freaking, I don't even know. She was like, I can't even compare her to any NBA player. She was like Dwight Howard out there, just going hard all the time. She definitely had that MVP. She had what was it, 25 points, I think, over the whole entire game. I think she had 11 or 12 rebounds. That's a double-double. And people hating on her because she's not gonna. They say that she's not gonna have that the rest of the year. When she has it the rest of the year, everybody's going to be shocked because the New York Liberty are going to be hot. I don't care who you think is going to stop them. It's definitely not going to be Atlanta. Atlanta doesn't have Angel, and they really stepped up. But once Angel comes back, I believe that everybody that stepped up isn't going to step up like they did because they're going to be relying on Angel. But without Angel, they're well. But with Angel, they're still not going to be able to beat the New York Liberty. Cappy Pondexter didn't really go full throttle in that game. She had 12 points and 11 rebounds. Those were excellent stats. Cappy's assist, 11 assists for Cappy Pondexter. She dished the ball more times than what she scored. She dished out 22 points and she only scored 12. So without Cappy and her assist, there really would not have been a game. Ooh, my computer's getting hot. Like I said, New York Liberty, they're gonna go. I'm looking for it to be the LA Sparks and the New York Liberty in the finals. You may think what you want, but I mean, regardless of what you think, I surely believe that the WNBA is going to have like one of their best seasons. And with the rookies that they have, like Jay Breland, Sydney Colson, do you see them out there balling? They are legit balling. Sydney Colson did not play, but I watched her in pregame and I watched her in college. She definitely, in like no doubt in my mind, is going to be a WNBA star. Jessica Breland, even though she had a couple turnovers, what does that mean? Everybody has turnovers. She still went hard in that game. So my pick, number three, excuse me, Indiana Fever. Number 2, Atlanta Dream or Washington Mystics, and definitely number 1 is New York Liberty. So I'm signing off with that, and if I can find where my cursor's at. Where's my? Okay, here it is. Okay. This is like burning my finger. That's how hot it is. But like I said, I'm over and out. Deuces.